Aloha everybody and welcome to Hi Now Daily. I'm Rachel Pocaro and we've got a jam-packed show. Today is all about supporting our community right here in Hawaii. We all know we are in the thick of holiday season. You know, we've got people shopping, we have people going out on celebrations and just having so much fun out there, which is absolutely amazing. But I also want everybody to remember that there are also people out there that really need our support. So you're gonna see everybody behind us is here for that today. We've got the Salvation Army over here to talk about the incredible work that they do year-round and throughout the holiday season. Plus, if you need a job, I know the perfect place for you. We are here with Hilton Grand Vacations. They're gonna tell you why it's so important to come and visit them over there. Plus, we're gonna be checking in with the Nature Conservancy over here. And we're gonna be just talking about amazing things and ways that you can support, including on this side with our good friends over here. How you guys doing today?
Great.
All right, we're going to be talking about ways that you can support the Giving Machine, a bunch of different machines throughout the islands. We're going to tell you how you can do that and the way that they support Hale Kipa, another nonprofit organization right here in Hawaii. And then we've got the Office of Hawaiian Affairs here with their Iola Emergency Relief Fund. It's all happening right now on Hi Now Daily. Let's get to it. All right, everybody, Office of Hawaiian Affairs is deeply committed to uplifting and protecting Native Hawaiians with compassion, dignity, and aloha. And they have partnered with Hawaiian Council to support Native Hawaiians impacted by the federal government shutdown. And joining me now, we have Keishan Kekina, Chief Operating Officer. How's it going?
Hello, hey, Rach. Mahalo for having me.
Absolutely.
It's going great. Thank you for asking.
You know what? Let's talk about what's going on right now with Iola. This is the Emergency Relief Fund. It is so important for people to know that there are still funds available to them. Talk to me about what that is, how it got started, and where you folks are at right now.
Definitely. First of all, our Board of Trustees made a landmark decision, an unprecedented decision to stand this program up so quickly. And it was basically to approve $6.1 million to be dispersed directly to beneficiaries, those that are in need, that have been affected by the federal shutdown.
Now there's like two different avenues when you're thinking about the way that you guys can assist the community. Talk to me about that. I know there's the SNAP benefits that have been affected. People need that support. And then also those workers, those federal workers.
Definitely. So for the federal workers, that's actually what we call our income bridge support. Those are for the individuals who had interruptions to their paychecks. The second one is for the SNAP beneficiaries, and as you stated, those are for the people that need it most and had interruptions to their SNAP benefits.
You know, when you talk about just people in need of support, it's so important to really think about how deep that goes. As having a family, we know that many families here in Hawaii live paycheck to paycheck. I mean, right now, if you're with your family and you have to support or you have to depend on one paycheck, that can be very, very hard. How have you seen this help the community so far?
Definitely. We've had a couple different mo'olelo from the Hawaiian Council, especially for those that receive SNAP benefits, right? Those individuals, they were having trouble putting food on the table during the Thanksgiving time of year, and now we're into the holidays, almost to Christmas, and that need is still there. So for those individuals, the $350 gift card to either KTA, Foodland, or for our most remote communities, we're actually giving them a $350 check. It is so appreciated that people are actually leaving our offices, the Hawaiian Council offices, in tears after applying or receiving their money.
They absolutely need it. You mentioned it's the holiday season, so as much as you want to put the food on the table, that's what's most important. You also have some keiki out there who are expecting some gifts and hoping to get something happy and cheerful underneath their Christmas tree. So this is why it is so important right now, more than ever, to be supporting the local families out there. I wanted to talk about what funds have been already dispersed and how much is left.
Yeah. So to date, we've expended actually a little over $1.5 million. There's about maybe $4 million that's left to be expended, so there's a lot to go around. And we are specifically also targeting kupuna. So if the kupuna population, if they're anything like my kupuna or your kupuna, they carry a lot of pride with them. They are literally the last people to have their hand out asking for help, right? And they need it most. So this is our kahea out to the communities, the ohana. If they know anyone that may qualify for this program that is a kupuna, please encourage them to visit our website, visit the Hawaiian Council website, get their application in. If they need help procuring their documents, please help them with gathering that. And you can even send them down to any of the Office of Hawaiian Affairs office locations, and we will walk them through that application.
Yes, so much more funds to be given out. So make sure you go ahead and check out their website. Take a look at the qualifications. In fact, we have a QR code that you can scan right now. That's gonna take you down whichever avenue you want to explore to see how you can get the support. Thank you so much for joining me today, and make sure you go ahead and check out IOLA so that you can take advantage of OHA's Emergency Relief Funds. And now I am moving things over here because Light the World Giving Machines, it's happening right now. There are machines across the island, and sitting down today with Mufi Hanneman, our former Honolulu Mayor, and Brooke Ward, Program Manager of Hale Kipa. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so from one organization giving to another organization giving, I was telling everybody out there, that's what this show is really about, and why High Now Daily loves to sit down with you folks. We have to get help out to the people who need it. So let's start off with the giving machine. What is it? How long have we been doing it here in Hawaii?
Well, we've been doing it since 2019. It was started in 2017 by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And during that time, they've helped countries throughout the world on 6 continents, contributing nearly $50 million. And in Hawaii, our efforts are led by Governor Josh Green and First Lady Jamie Green. And this year, we're very blessed to have 6 locations. We're at 3 on Oahu, at Ala Moana Center, Pearl Ridge Center, Polynesian Cultural Center. On Maui, we're at Whalers Village. And on Hawaii Island, we're at Prince Kuhio Plaza in Hilo. And in Kona, we're on the Kohala Coast at Queens Marketplace.
Wow, plenty of different spots to go over there and check it out. Make sure you go ahead and do your donations. Now, what about for those who can't make it to the giving machines? There are still ways to give, right?
Yes, you can go online at givingmachine808.org, liketheworld.org, and it'll tell you how you can give when you go online. But specifically, we're really calling attention to the 16 local nonprofit groups. Very blessed to have here in Oahu, besides Hale Kipa, we have Access Surf Hawaii, Armed Services YMCA, Hawaii Food Bank, Ronald McDonald House, and out in Polynesian Cultural Center in Laie, we have the Kukua Hawaii Foundation.
All right, that's a Jack Johnson one, right?
That's a Jack Johnson one.
All right, okay, now you mentioned Hale Kipa, and Brooke, that's why you're here.
Yes.
Talk to me about Hale Kipa and the work that you folks do over there.
So we work with at-risk families and youth and young adults. My program specifically is for the foster youth. Sorry.
Oh, I know it. I can feel your heart, and I can just hear it in your voice that this is so meaningful to
It is.
the work that you do. You're supporting so many different people, and we're happy that you're here with us on High Now
Yeah.
Daily.
This is our 2nd year, and it's really exciting because this gives us unrestricted money that we can use for our young people to help them with the things that they need. And the cards in the machine are so cool because it has like the bus pass, the hygiene kits, and it allows the whoever goes to the machine to see what they're really going to be, you know, helping with and seeing how that's going to affect. And we've been volunteering as well. So it gives us an opportunity when we're at the machines to tell the people who come up what it is they're going to be helping with. And that has been the best part too.
Wow.
Sharing about our agency and the different agencies, because we're not all there together. So that's been great.
That's incredible. So essentially, you walk up to one of these giving machines, you go ahead and donate to any of those 16 organizations, and they're going to benefit greatly from this. How does that make you feel to be a part of something so huge like this and to be supported?
Oh, it's huge. And Uncle Mufi's been great and has been part of this with us for the last 2 years. And knowing that people are learning about our agency and the people that we're serving, it's been a huge benefit for our clients.
Awesome. And for you, how has that been to see all of these different organizations benefit from this program? Because you mentioned the funds stay right here in Hawaii, which is so important.
Yeah. Well, you know, we're all in this together. And, you know, I was out ringing the red kettle bells for Salvation Army. We gathered the Hawaii Lodging and Tourism Association, GMs, and we did it at 6 sites. So, you know, today is all about giving, sharing. Yes, give to the giving machines, but also help the other local nonprofit groups that need your help.
Awesome. You guys, thank you so much for joining me, spreading the word, letting everybody know that there are still ways that you can give this holiday season and throughout the year. We're going to have the details on HighNowDaily.com. You mentioned the Salvation Army. We're going to be checking in with them a little bit later in the show. So stick around, but we'll be right back. Mahalo for joining. The Salvation Army has witnessed a great amount of compassion and generosity from the community this season and is hoping to carry that momentum into the new year. Joining me now is Major Tom Stomball from the Salvation Army's Hawaiian and Pacific Island Division and David Arita, founder of American Floor and Home. Gentlemen, thank you for being here with me today.
Thank you for inviting us.
Yes, okay, let's talk about the Angel Tree program. That is something near and dear to my heart, and it's become one of my family traditions now that I have kids of my own. Tell me about the Angel Tree program and how it benefits the community.
Yeah, well, of course, Angel Tree has been a tradition where we have families that get a chance to give back to a child in need or kapuna, of course, and you go shopping for a child and pick something up, age-related maybe, and go and do the shopping and bring it back. And now we're in distribution mode this week. So I think we're about going to be distributing 20,000 gifts throughout Hawaii this week. So we're very glad about that. I know we're volunteers and officers are working hard to get that out, and so we're grateful for the community that gave back and did the shopping and did all that effort. So.
And you know, I'm actually really, really grateful for you folks at the Salvation Army because, like I mentioned, it's now become one of our family traditions, and it's something that is so impactful for my children, having them shop for other children that are around their same age, that maybe like the same things that they do. It has been so inspiring to see their eyes just light up and them share that joy. I mean, after we did our shopping at Windward Mall, we went around, we looked for soccer stuff for one kid, and we looked for LOL dolls for another kid, and we're able to give it back and just feel like this sense of pride. And for my kids to feel that at such a young age, it was so inspiring. It made me just want to give more. It's absolutely contagious, and it made my family, cousins, they were sharing that joy with their cousins and wanting to give and then letting people know about how that feels. So, I mean, thank you guys so much for this Angel Tree program. It is absolutely impactful. And there's just so many things that you folks do throughout the year. But when it comes to Christmas, I know you guys do some services for the community as well. Tell me about what people can, expect this year.
Yeah, well, of course, Red Kettle is out there. We're ringing the bells. You can come out. You can donate to Red Kettle. You can give online, hawaii.salvationarmy.org. And that way, you can come to one of our Christmas Eve services. And our Croc Center is one example. You can come by and just bring, celebrate the birth of our Lord and the reason for the season, so to speak, and just come and have a good time with the Salvation Army.
All right, and now I wanted to move over to you, Mr. Rita. Let's talk about how long you have been participating and being a partner with the Salvation Army and what that means to you.
Well, first of all, let me share what, my where I came from. I'm with American Floor and Home. I'm the founder of the company. We've been in business for about 52 years at the end of this year. And I became a Christian about 45 years ago. And ever since becoming a Christian, you're called to serve others, and serving in the Salvation Army as an advisory board member has been like a complete joy. It was a total surprise to me that I could actually be of use, not only to my business experience, but also to donations and support. And like the Thanksgiving dinner event that they had, they served 2,500 people. They get 800 volunteers, and there was about 25 people from our company that got to be able to participate as a volunteer, serving the people a nice Thanksgiving meal.
That's what I mean. It's just giving is contagious, and to get everybody from your company involved with the Salvation Army and just having this incredible partnership over the last, you mentioned 35 years that you've been working with the Salvation Army to me earlier. That's a long time, and very happy for the partnership that you folks hold. Very, very cool. And I mean, we talked about the services that are coming up for Christmas, so you can go ahead and visit them and learn about what they're doing on their website as well. But as we end this segment as well, I wanted to talk about end of year giving and why that is so important for people to be giving and maybe carry that momentum into the new year.
Sure, of course, holidays are very special for us, but January is coming, and we know we're serving, working families, as we talked about in the previous segments. So we're working with working families, stretching those paychecks, and so year-end giving helps us prepare for the need that's going to arise for food insecurity or whatever people may come to the Salvation Army come January. And so year-end giving helps us plan and prepare for those incoming needs that we could plan for. So anything that can help, again, hawaii.salvationarmy.org. People can still give, and it stays local. So when you give local, it stays local, and we can make sure that those needs are met.
Awesome. You too. Thank you so much for joining me. He mentioned the website, hawaii.salvationarmy.org. That's how you guys can continue to spread the joy this holiday season and keep that momentum going into 2026. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back with so much more right here on Hi Now Daily. Don't go anywhere. Right here. Stay. Just stay. Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. The Nature Conservancy is celebrating 25 years of conservation and science at Palmyra Atoll. And joining me now we have Dr. Eric Conklin, their Marine Science Director. He is here to share how tiny islands have planet-sized impact. All right, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, Palmyra Atoll. Tell me a little bit about the work that you folks are doing there. You've been doing it for 25 years, and let's talk about the growth.
Well, maybe first off, I'll just say that Palmyra is about 680 acres of islands and islets amidst 15,000 acres of coral reef amidst millions and millions of acres of ocean. So it's a tiny island within a large reef within a vast ocean. So that's the context in which we're doing it. We're doing our work. And 25 years ago, there were plans for this tiny, amazing little atoll to be a nuclear waste dump or a casino or a missile launch facility. Wow. And that just didn't feel right for this amazing place. So the Conservancy purchased it to conserve it and to restore it and to reduce some of these legacy impacts, and then actually worked with Fish and Wildlife Service to create a Fish and Wildlife Service refuge around that island. And ever since then, we've just been really focused on how do we steward and care for this place? How do we give nature a chance to recover and thrive? And then what do we learn from that we can share with other places to help better manage tropical islands and coral reefs around the world?
Wow, I mean, just looking at the video right there, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Like, we don't see a lot of that these days. My goodness, the coral reefs look so incredibly healthy. But when we talk about the ecosystem, everything is in relation to each other. Talk to me about how the forests are directly affected by the water and the coral and the life that just lives in these areas.
Yeah, I think that's one of the sort of core messages there, and as much like ahupua'a management here in Hawaii is just how interconnected all these different ecosystems are. We tend to think of them separately and manage them separately these days, but they're so interconnected and interwoven and interdependent. So what we've seen there is a healthy, thriving forest is essential to a resilient and healthy reef, which is incredibly important for a thriving ocean, which in turn is really important for that healthy forest. And it's all this cycle that connects everything together. And when everything is strong, the whole system is so much stronger and thrives.
Absolutely. And then we talk about the communities as well. We're here in the Pacific and they're at Palmyra, seeing what's happening over there, and then all of that just branching out into other communities here in the Pacific. Things that you folks are learning and discovering out there at the atoll. Are you guys able to bring some of that knowledge back here and incorporate it into our wildlife, into our coral reefs and what we have in Hawaii?
Sure, yeah. I mean, very much the same way that ecosystems are stronger when they're connected, communities are stronger when they're connected. And that's a big part of what we're trying to do is take the things that we're learning there and share it elsewhere. And that ranges in so many different ways. And part of it is like the tools and techniques that we're developing there are tools that we're now applying to our work here in Hawaii to better manage and understand our reefs here, as well as in the Marshall Islands and Palau and Belize and other places. And then there are also just sort of core lessons about what makes these coral reef systems and these tropical ecosystems thrive, and what can we learn from places like Palmyra. One of the core messages there is just that when we give nature a space to thrive, it can do amazing things, even with like global climate change and warming oceans and all of these things that we're all scared about. And like, what do we do? This is global, there's nothing we can do. Well, Palmyra teaches us that actually the things that we do on the local scale matter so much. Like, I mean, right now it's like pouring rain on Oahu and there's a bunch of mud washing off into the reef. On Maui, there was just a sewage spill onto the coral reef. There are all kinds of places where we're taking more fish out than the reef can replenish and sustain and the reef needs. And Palmyra teaches us if we reduce those kinds of threats, if we do a better job of managing what we're putting into and taking out of the ocean, it can thrive and sustain itself and us for generations to come.
Absolutely. What you're saying is there is hope for our coral reefs right here in Hawaii. We're learning that because of Palmyra Atoll, what they're doing out there in the Pacific, and I appreciate your time so much. Of course, scan the QR code right there on your screen so that you can learn how you can make a difference as well. Any last words that you'd like to share?
Maybe the last thing just to tie it in is just we've been hearing so much from your fantastic guests about the things that we can do to care for each other. And I guess I would just add in that caring for nature so that nature can in turn continue to care for and support us into the future is so important.
All right, Eric, thank you so much for joining me today for all the information. I love learning all about that. Sometimes we're over here on Hawaii and we're not sure what's happening out there at the other atolls, and I just love learning today with what you were telling me, and it's been absolutely fantastic. So mahalo for the work that you're doing over there.
Thank you so much.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back with more on Hi Now Daily. All right. Welcome back to High Now Daily. Hilton Grand Vacations has been making a real community impact in Hawaii this year. They just wrapped up their recent give back with a keiki music contest. And here to share is Clivan and Sundance from Hilton Grand Vacations. Thank you for being here with me today.
Aloha, happy to be here.
Yay, okay, I love keiki, I love music. Tell me a little bit about that give back.
Hilton Grand Vacations had our first Napua Mele Keiki contest in partnership with Mana Maoli. We had over 65 students submit their songs, and for a chance to really be able to participate and be mentored by professional artists, including Grammy-nominated Amy Hanaiali'i.
Whoa, and then they got to perform with her, is that right?
Yes, they did. At the Blue Note this past week, 4 students were selected to perform with her on stage just this past Monday. It was an incredible experience, a very special event, and Hilton is super happy to be able to be a part of it and uplift our local keiki.
Absolutely. I mean, talk about the community give back. That's what Hilton really does best. Obviously, a great place to work, Hilton Grand Vacations, but there's so many things that you guys do throughout the year. Can you share with us a little bit about that, Sundance?
I'd be happy to. First, let me just start how proud I am to work for a company like Hilton Grand Vacations that really is so focused on giving back to the communities that we are in. This last year, whether it's through community volunteer events like throwing Genki balls into the aloha for cleanup purposes, or even doing builds with Habitat for Humanity, right? We have a great platform for really allowing our team members as well as our guests to get involved and give back to the community. This last year, I think we donated about 560 hours of volunteer time, as well as almost $180,000 straight back into the community. So we're really focused on giving back, and it's really makes us proud to work for and represent this company.
Absolutely, and there's so many local employees at Hilton Grand Vacations, and I feel like that's why it's so important, is because all of your employees are from Hawaii, so it's important for them to give back to this community because it's their community, right?
Definitely.
All right, and now let's talk about the Waikiki Community Center. Tell me a little bit about the partnership that happens there.
Absolutely. So we were just recognized, and we had the honor of being a community partner at the Waikiki Community Center annual event. And it's an organization that we've been a part of and really partnered with over the last several years. And it's an organization that we hold really close to our hearts. Caroline and her team over there do an incredible job, providing resources to our kupuna and keiki. And Hilton Grand Vacations is just really proud to be able to support that.
Amazing, amazing work that you folks are doing. And I mean, I know you two can vouch for Hilton Grand Vacations as employees there, but you guys are also looking for people to come and join your ohana as well. So there's probably some opening positions for people. Tell everybody how they can apply and how they can be a part of the team.
Oh, thank you so much. For us, really, we're always looking for enthusiastic, talented individuals to join the ohana, right? One of the most exciting things we got going on this next year is we're actually opening our 14th Hawaiian property right here in Waikiki. It's called Kahaku, a Hilton Club.
Wow.
So super excited about that. And that project alone is going to generate about 180 local jobs for our local people, right? So pretty amazing. But no matter what your background is, HGV is a great place to grow your career, right? We got hospitality, resort operations, sales, marketing, the whole gambit. So it's really amazing. And not just on Oahu, but on Maui, Kauai, and even Hawaii. So come on down. If you know anybody, we got an amazing site. It's called careers.hgv.com.
Oh,
Go on there, there's everything you need. You can apply, you can find the different jobs that are opening. And again, if you're looking for a career or just maybe even changing a career, it's a great place to come.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the information, for all the give back that you folks do throughout the year. Hilton Grand Vacations is where it's at. So thank you so much. We're going to have the details on HighNowDaily.com. We are going to take a break and we'll be back with so much more. Come join us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rachel.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. We're joined by our 6 Kālele Media Training interns, Jocelyn, Tony, Vaughn, Raiden, and Tahina. Thank you guys so much for being here. Did I say your name right?
Yes.
Yes, Tahina? Okay, sounds good. But we are missing someone, right? Who are we missing? We're missing Talia. Okay, I knew there was one more. Okay, so talk to me a little bit about the Kālele program that you have been through. I know you guys are like in the process right now. Tell me where you're at right now.
So at least for our group, we just wrapped up all of our filming. So we're actually in the post-production part of our program. We're getting everything together and making it into a final news package.
Oh, okay, sounds good. So over the course of how long have you guys been doing the filming?
We did all of our filming over a couple days. I mean, this program goes on for 15 weeks, but this just last part of the program is where we really get into applying everything that we learned and making it into a finished product that we can't wait to share with everyone.
Okay, speaking of which, Tony, tell me about what you folks are doing. What was your project about? What are you folks highlighting?
So our project is on pregnant women in Lanai and how they don't have access to a birthing center or resident OBGYNs. And so we want to shed light on how they need more support. And yeah, I think we've got a pretty good package so far.
Oh.
There's just like post-production.
All right, what have you guys learned so far?
We've learned so much from the technical skills of how to conduct an interview, how to shoot, how to do everything. But I think what we learned a lot, even just from our interviews, the human side of it, talking with these mothers, these medical professionals, we really got to learn so much about how difficult of an experience it is to be pregnant where rural healthcare is really limited. And so it's really an honor and a privilege to be able to share that and hopefully uplift those voices.
Absolutely. You know, as a mama myself, I couldn't imagine not having the support, the healthcare available to me. You know, you never know what you can go through, and just to be able to have to jump through all those hoops to get the support you need seems wild to me. So I'm glad you guys are shedding light on what's happening out there on Lanai, and I'm glad you guys are having a great time during the program. Yes?
Absolutely.
Of course, you can say whatever.
So the person who pitched, Talia, our project, her sister is actually in labor right now, and she flew from Lanai to here, and so that's why Talia can't be here today, because her sister.
Wow.
So.
Well, congratulations to sister. But yes, that's why Talia, that's the third person in your guys' group. That's why I was like, I know we're missing somebody, right? Now we're gonna move over to this group over here. This is team 2, because you guys are also working on a project, but a different project. Tell me a little bit about what you folks are focusing on. We'll start with you, Vaughn.
Right. So our project is focusing on Inoa Aina and restoring the original place names to Hawaii in an effort to improve education in Olelo, Hawaii, and the overall well-being of the culture in Hawaii. Yeah.
Wow, so what did that look like for you guys when you're doing your research, when you're going out and doing your filming? Where did you guys go? How did you start that up?
This internship is also in partnership with Kamehameha School. So at Kanaiokana, they do have libraries there where it's basically a book report. So we did a lot of research on that. And then we've also interviewed Dr. Puakea Nogomeyer. He's the voice of the bus. And of course, he knows where everything is in Hawaii.
Wow. All right. Now, Raiden, let's ask you, what have you guys learned throughout this entire process? What's something that really jumps out to you? I know you guys aren't finished yet.
Yeah, for sure.
But so far.
To really just pinpoint one, Jocelyn kind of touched on it, and it's really just the human perspective on when you go ahead and interview somebody, when you do your background research, when you go ahead and pick a topic to make sure not only to go ahead and represent both sides of the story well. Also for me personally, it was a lot of this technical stuff when it comes to editing, lighting, framing, how to go ahead and look storyboarding when it comes to camera shots and what you want to get for B-roll and stuff. So it's really been a whirlwind these last 4 months, and we still have one more month to go, but it's been really exciting and truly a blessing.
Wow. I mean, you were talking about the technicalities of it. I mean, they have like the best mentors in the biz,
For sure.
in my opinion. I mean, they do it right here at Hawaii News Now. In fact, the guy that's holding the camera right now, he taught one of the classes. Is that right? Joseph Kirstein over there. Is that right? Can you give us a yeah, you were there too. I mean, and then for you, how was the experience? And what are you most looking forward to as you exit the program?
I honestly don't want it to end, to be honest. I've gotten so close with all of my peers, and it's been such a wonderful blessing and privilege to be a part of. I said this in my first interview, but I think this really reignited and just further helped me along with my passion in whether it be film and media or now in journalism and broadcast. Just the storytelling aspect overall has just inspired me so much. And even throughout this whole process with developing my pitch and this package for Restoring Inoa Aina, our whole focus and I think what we really got out of this was staying connected and building up our community. So I think just moving through that, and as we kind of wrap things up in this last month, it's going to be a major focus on that and just really experiencing how we can push that out into our community and support one another.
Very cool. I'm very happy for all of you. You guys are getting this incredible experience to be working through your projects. And I mean, you mentioned wrapping things up. We're actually going to wrap this segment up, but since I didn't get a chance to teach one of the classes, why don't you wrap this segment and send us to break here on Hainal Daily? Go to break, girl. You got this. Broadcast.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. We will be right back.
All right. Aloha and welcome back to Hainal Daily. I have to take a quick moment just to mention my outfit today. This beautiful mu'umu came from Mu'umu'u Library out there at Ward Village. I had a chance to check out Kipuka by Namea, Hawaii, where they host a variety of workshops from lei making to weaving, all kinds of things. But the fun thing about Mu'umu'u Library is that you can actually get membership there, a monthly membership where you can actually take a mu'umu'u home, and then the following month you bring it back and you get something else. You keep rotating. So if you want to wear this dress next, go ahead and check them out at Mu'umu'u Library there in Ward Village. In fact, that's where Kainoa was hanging out, where he got to check them out and also sample some Ono grinds right there. Take a look.
Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? You know, there's nothing like the holidays here in Hawaii. And if you're looking for a dash of culinary magic, then Ward Village has got you covered. Today we'll feature a pair of restaurants perfect for friends and family. First up, Latour Cafe. You know what? I couldn't do all this eating alone, so Santa sent us one of his very favorite Hawaii musicians, and he's here right now, Bobby Madero Jr. How's it, Bobby?
Portuguese elf himself. Happy holidays, Kainoa. It's great to be together again here at Latour Cafe.
Likewise, you've been here before. Yeah, they have really Ono stuff.
It's amazing, fresh, and look at this. It looks like an art piece.
We have so much to get to. We've got burgers, we've got banh mi sandwiches, French fries, and then they always make really Ono desserts as well. Quinaman, we got 3 different ones over there, and then of course the macaroons.
Oh, the macaroons are my favorite. Oh my gosh.
No one's counting calories. It's the holidays, Bob.
Zero calories. What are you gonna choose on first?
I think I'm gonna go Terry Wagyu burger over here. I'm a burger brada. How about you?
Oh my God, I'm gonna do the avocado banh mi, okay?
And this is what you want to see when you're holding up a burger, right, Bobby? It's nice and juicy.
Absolutely.
Don't need napkin. Bring me the beach towel.
No, look at this. You gotta wear it. This is my avocado banh mi, and look at this. And it actually says, eat me. See, look at it. This is amazing.
And what I like to about the catering boxes, Bobby, it's Ohana style too, because you can just bring this to the party.
Just show up, you'll be the talk of the party, everybody's gonna love it, and no one goes home hungry.
We have plenty of desserts. If you've ever been to Latour Cafe too, the macaroon, all kinds of different flavors.
Everyone, look at this. Now, my favorite is on the sprinkles.
Of course, I think that's the birthday cake one. Go ahead. Go for that one.
Look at that, everybody.
I'm gonna go over here. I think this is like the red velvet. That's gonna be over here.
Brother, savory, just enough sweet. Just puts a smile on everyone's face.
I would say when it comes to Latour Cafe, flavors are definitely on the nice list.
2.0, baby. I'm talking about a whole nother level of nice list. This is awesome. You guys gotta come and check this out. The best.
So much to check out over here in Ward Village too. Plenty of restaurants.
A lot of restaurants. You can eat, you can dine, there's entertainment. There's beautiful shopping. There's so much to do.
Yeah, you can come down here with the whole Ohana this holiday season, find something for everybody. But you know what, Bobby? I hope you're not full yet.
I'm not full yet. Let's get more, baby.
There's always room for more in the holidays. In fact, Bobby, there's a restaurant right across the street. Gotta go check it out?
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Take a look at that. This is one of the most authentic Korean dining experiences you can get.
Oh my God, for someone that's performed in Korea many times, I'm always looking for that authentic Korean dining experience.
Well, we have arrived. This is Onki. This is David right here. David, what is on the table?
Hey, welcome to Onki. We have a Onki special noodle hot pot. We have a prime beef here, and then we also have a fresh vegetable, knife cut noodles, yeah, from Korea. And we also have a Christmas special grill set menu that comes with our special cut prime beef. And also we have a choco sauce, potato pancake. We also have seafood tartare with the uni on it. And we also have kimchi stew, and we also have a berry shaved ice. Enjoy, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, David.
Woo! All right, Bobby, this is a mountain of meat that is tough to beat.
You know what? I feel so bad for the viewers. They don't have smell-o-vision because this is intoxicating, guys. Look at this. Look at this cut.
Every time you think about dining out at spots like this, you're always thinking, oh my gosh, plenty smoke. This is a smokeless grill.
It's amazing. It's like it's no smoke. It's just amazing. I put a little bit of pa'akai, a little bit of salt. Just a little bit goes.
And this is one of their herb salts over here.
Oh my gosh, brother! Can I interest you with some kimchi?
Nothing says Korean BBQ without some
brother,
kimchi.
this is I use this as cologne.
I would be very happy to walk out Christmas morning and to find kimchi under the Christmas tree.
Oh my
Can I just
gosh.
say that?
That tastes like Christmas morning. I have that feeling.
You mentioned you went to Korea. How close does this come to what you've had over there in Korea?
This is, it's like I'm sitting right here in Seoul right now. I feel it. I mean, I feel like everything, the ambiance, the people here are amazing. The food is over the top. It just takes you there without having to go through TSA. We can do all kinds. We got our hot pot. Look at this. We can barbecue this beautiful beef here. We have different cuts of beef as well. Everything for every palate. The labor is what makes the flavor. What do we have here?
Shave ice over there, and there's the kinako powder as well.
Azuki beef.
Look at that. That's the way that you can wrap things up over here at Onki. So come on down here, holiday season at Ward Village. You can shop, check out all the dining. You can literally taste and travel around the world.
Come on down. It's the best.
You've seen it, the holidays are here. And if you're shopping for the traveler in your life or maybe treating yourself, Hawaiian Airlines has a gift guide that's sure to make spirits bright. Here are some of the best ways to give, gift, or travel and aloha this season.
First up, nothing says adventure like the gift of travel. Hawaiian Airlines offers gift cards that can be purchased online or at Foodland locations and used toward flights to more than 100 destinations in Hawaiian and Alaska's combined network. Whether it's a spontaneous getaway or a carefully planned trip, this is a present that creates memories instead of clutter. Know someone with a bucket list trip in mind? Tokyo, London, Rome? Atmos Rewards points are the perfect gift. They can be redeemed for flights on Hawaiian Airlines, Alaska Airlines, and more than 30 global partners. Plus, points can be used for hotel stays, car rentals, and even premium upgrades. It's flexibility wrapped up in one neat package. Here's a unique idea. Through the end of the year, Atmos Rewards members can earn status points by contributing to sustainable aviation fuel. It's a gift that helps the planet and helps your loved ones reach elite status faster. Talk about a win-win. For those with a giving heart, Hawaiian Airlines lets you donate Atmos Rewards points to one of its 14 Hawaii-based charities. It's a meaningful way to celebrate the season of generosity while supporting important causes. And finally, did you know Hawaiian Airlines and the University of Hawaii have an exclusive line of Hawaii's home team merch? The online company store is full of fun gear, exclusive aloha shirts, travel essentials, even youth jackets and aircraft-inspired backpacks for the kids. It's a great way to show off your airline pride all year long. So whether it's the gift of travel, comfort, sustainability, or style, Hawaiian Airlines has something for every traveler on your list. This holiday season, give the gift of aloha and let your loved ones take off into the new year with unforgettable experiences.
Scan the code on your screen to check out the Ultimate Traveler's Gift Guide for Alaska Airlines and Hawaiian Airlines. You're watching Hi Now Daily. We'll be right back. Hello. If I'm looking extra smiley, it's because we have the original Hawaiian Happy Cake in studio. And the best part, it's back to its original recipe from the 60s. And joining me now is the owner, Richard Campbell. What's up, man? How you doing?
How you doing? Good. Good. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. Happy Cakes. I love it. Okay, so you mentioned to me earlier, this recipe you brought back from the 60s. That's how it all started.
That's right.
Okay, talk to me about the Hawaiian Happy Cake and what it really is.
It's a pineapple macadamian cake loaf, fruit cake developed in the 60s and we're bringing back the formula from then. No dyes, all natural. And then we got 2 new products too that we can go over.
All right. Well, okay, you mentioned back from the 60s. It all started at the
Chemo Farms, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
wow. And that's like what we're looking at right there. It goes way back
so
from the 1960s.
the owner of that started these Happy Cakes, and he
Wow.
did that for a couple of decades after.
And it was so well loved.
So well loved.
People would come over here and
Right.
just stock up, including your grandma, right?
That's right, yeah. She has them in her freezer. She had some in her freezer that were 20 years old, but they were still good.
Grandmas do that sometimes,
They
right?
do, yeah.
just like save everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so your grandma loves it, but
Right.
also there were like really famous celebrities that would
That's right, right.
eat these cakes as well, right?
Presidents, Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. If Frank
He would come.
Sinatra's eating these cakes, we all should be eating these cakes, right?
That's right.
Okay, so you also mentioned that there are some new products, but
Mhm.
which one here is the signature? It came from the start.
This guy right
This
here,
guy
the
right
loaf.
Okay, is it okay if I
Go ahead.
go into it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I really wanted to show how glazed that
thick.
top looks. It looks so good. Ooh, I can already feel the crunch of the.
That's an apricot glaze.
Oh my gosh, and the macadamia. Mmm. Oh, that's what that glaze is on the top.
On the top, right.
Mmm. Okay, so the original recipe, no dyes, none of that junky stuff, right?
And then it came back for a while, and now it's going back to its original.
Oh my, this is so good. It is absolutely delicious. So this is the first one. And then you added a couple of new products as well.
New products.
Tell me about those.
These are a rum flavor, different formula.
Okay.
We're trying that out.
Mhm.
And then we have shortbread cookies.
Yum.
Pineapple coconut.
Okay, so I've tried the cookies earlier and they
All
were
right.
so good. Nice and crumbly. The inside was like nice and gooey.
Right.
With the,
Yep.
Oh, it's
No
so
sugar
good.
added. Yep. Just natural filling.
There you go, natural feeling. Gets better and better. And that's why you brought it back to the original recipe, because you wanted it to just have really good ingredients that were good for you.
That's
right.
right. High
And
quality
then-
ingredients.
High quality, that's what it's all about. And then this one here, what is that?
This one is. We'll try one of those.
You said there's rum, right?
Rum topping. Yeah. Here's
Okay.
a knife if you need one.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna cut this open and I'm gonna show everybody what it looks like on the inside.
Perfect.
Ooh, look at that. You can see like the flavors on the inside over here. We've got the macadamias. Oh my goodness, what is this right here?
Pineapple.
Oh man, the macadamia, it's like roasted.
Roasted.
Okay, this is so good. Okay, if people wanted to pick this up,
Yes.
where can they get them?
This weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be at the Blaisdell Center for the Holiday Craft Show.
Okay, Holiday Craft Show at Blaisdell. But you also were at the Metakaliki Mako Marketplace
That's right.
last weekend.
Yeah,
How
that
did
was
it
a
go
good
up there?
turnout. Yeah, everybody was shocked to see the brand back.
Mhm.
The elder generation was very emotional about it,
Mhm.
thinking about their parents, grandparents. They have the tins still, and everybody was able to relate to it from
It's a nostalgic
long time
flavor
ago.
to them.
That's
That's
right,
what, you know, from the 67, you said? 1967?
67, yeah.
Oh my goodness. And then this is probably the best way to eat it, is you get one of these and you put a
Yes.
scoop of like ice cream on the top of it
That's right.
and you a la mode that baby. Okay, so we are gonna be able to see you this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Blaisdell. So
Right.
go ahead and check him out. He's got all of this here. And don't forget to enter, because there is a 12 days of
Oh, yeah.
giving here on Hawaii News
Yeah,
Now.
so this is the giveaway basket,
And
which
this is it. So go ahead and enter,
like
because you
10,
definitely
20.
want this basket. We're gonna have all the details on HiNowDaily.com. Thank you for joining me today. This is
Thank you,
absolutely
Rachel.
delicious. All right, see you later.